It's flashcard time. We're training our mind to think in English. Maybe we're learning some new vocabulary by doing flashcard training. You're gonna see a picture and different objects are highlighted. Think the word in English. We'll go over everything, so if there's an object that you don't know, you are going to learn it in this video. An object will be highlighted. Name it. If you don't know it, don't worry. We'll go over everything so you can learn new vocabulary and memorize it. Then watch the video again. You're gonna see the object, recall the word in English. You can do this anytime, anywhere, because you're not speaking out loud. You can always practice thinking. So you can work on this skill every day based on your surroundings. I love this kind of versatile exercise. Here's the first one we'll look at. Now I'll give you 10 seconds to come up with as many adjectives as you can. If your mind goes to your own native language first, that's okay, but try right now to set the intention for your mind to think in English. Ready? Adjectives. You could have gone with colors like red, green, or brown. Dirty. An adjective we use for soil that's good for planting is rich or fertile. Maybe you said metal or plastic. Blurry. Now 10 seconds for verbs. What did you think of? I thought of planting, gardening, nurturing, shoveling, digging, transplanting. You could say grasping or holding. Now let's go over our objects. Soil, or maybe you said earth. Plant or starter, or maybe seedling. Cup. Water. Gardening gloves. Pail or bucket. Trowel or spade. Handle. Sleeve. Wrist. Logo or branding. Cuff. Greenhouse. Vein. Here's our next photo. Let's give 10 seconds to think of verbs. I thought play, enjoy. I thought sit. I also thought build and design, thinking of the process that created this structure. Run, climb, enjoy, pretend. Now 10 seconds for adjectives. I thought warm, sunny, shady, tall, hot. I imagine this metal gets pretty hot in the sun. My son burned himself at the playground once this way. I also thought of dappled. This is an adjective that means marked with spots or rounded patches. And when light is being blocked by a tree like this, we call that dappled light. Now let's check out those flashcards. Grass, or maybe you thought lawn. Trash can. Bench. Play structure or play equipment. Roof. Slide, or maybe you thought metal or aluminum. Panel, or maybe you thought wood. Bars. Sand, or maybe it's gravel. Tree. Limb or branch. Platforms. Slats. Let's do another one. Here's the photo. Now, 10 seconds for verbs. Nothing is moving, but think of actions that could take place in this space or with these objects. I thought cook, bake, prepare, set, as in set the table, serve, clean, because there are always dishes to clean, plate, yes, that's a noun and a verb. Plating food refers to putting food on the plate, the art of arranging the food on the plate or platter to get the aesthetic you want. Actually, several of these nouns are also verbs. Whisk, both the object and what you do with it. Spoon, both the object and what you do with it. Spoon the sauce over the meat. Ladle, also a verb. Ladle the soup and then sprinkle with pumpkin seeds. And now 10 seconds for adjectives. I thought clean, ready, metal, white, black. Now for the nouns. Utensil holder, spatulas, ladle, whisk, rice scooper, bowls or stack or dishes, backsplash. This is the tile behind a stove or sink. Countertop, cooktop or stove. Spoon. Burner. We have 2 more photos. When you have a sequence of things and you're on the second to last one, that's called the penultimate one. Here is our penultimate photo. Now 10 seconds for adjectives. I thought inviting, tasty, delicious, ready, hungry. Now verbs. You could have said eat, drink, prepare, lay out. We use this when putting out lots of foods. We can call that laying out a spread. I thought of wash and clean and pick for the strawberries. And I thought picnic, which is both a verb and a noun. Let's go over our nouns now. Straw, lid, glass, or maybe you thought mason jar or jug. Bottle, glass, bottle cap, labels, cup, saucer, strawberries, lemon, croissant, cheese, flowers or bouquet. Notice the silent T, bouquet. Stems, buds, leaves, blankets, grass or lawn, picnic or spread, smoothie, book. Okay, now our very last photo. Now 10 seconds for verbs. The first thing I thought when I saw this is focused. Maybe you thought working, making, creating, building, crafting, or fixing. Now 10 seconds for adjectives. Maybe you said bright or dark, shadowy, dim. I also thought heavy because I imagine these tools are. Maybe you thought antique, old, crowded. Now let's go over the objects. Artisan, maybe you said craftsman. Tools. Handsaw. Clamp or vice grip. Anvil. Apron. Glasses. Oil can. Panes. Window. Board or wood. Work table or workbench. If I knew much about blacksmithing, I would probably know a lot more of these objects. If you know some that I don't, put them in the comments. Now look around you and take 10 seconds to think in English, describing your environment, adjectives, verbs, or nouns. This is a great way to not only start thinking more in English, but also to build your vocabulary. Keep your learning going now with this video and be sure to subscribe with notifications on. Also, check out my online courses that focus on listening comprehension and spoken English skills at rachelsenglishacademy.com. That's it, and thanks so much for using Rachel's English.